Welcome back. She's perhaps best known for her award-winning role in the hit musical Chicago and for tough talking as a judge in Dancing on Ice. But West End star Ruthie Henshall has spent more than 20 years wowing audiences in the West End and on Broadway as well. She's just come back.
Yeah, now she's taking a show on the road that celebrates the sounds of Hollywood and the music of some of these screen legends.
You can do it. All you need is a hand. We can do it. Mama is gonna see to it. Curtain up, light the lights. We got nothing to hit but the heights. Everybody, oh, they love a winner. So nobody love me. Lady peaceful, lady happy. That's what I long to be. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking. Now heaven knows anything goes. Put office to who once knew better words, now only used for letter words. Writing grows, anything goes. The world has gone mad today.
And Ruthie's here with us now. Morning, Ruthie.
Morning.
Hello.
Well, you're a much-travelled person, aren't you, these days?
I know.
Barely back from Broadway and you're packing up your suitcase again.
I know, and I haven't been on tour in England for quite a while, actually. So it's really nice to get up to the, up and around, and we're doing such a fabulous show, even though I say it myself.
Yes.
But it
We
really is.
expect that.
But it's lovely to get to work with this huge orchestra. I've got an ensemble of singer-dancers who are really fabulous. And we're doing, I and them are doing all the hit songs that people like Barbra Streisand, Judy Garland, Liza Minnelli, Julie Andrews made famous.
And the songs that you probably grew up listening to, didn't you?
Well, to be quite honest, the MGM musicals were really what sent me into musical theatre. My mother was a film and television teacher, and part of her curriculum was to do the Hollywood MGM. And
really?
and I used to. I think we were one of the first families to have, because of her job, to have one of those first video machines, the ones that you had to push so hard, record and play at the same time.
Yeah.
And I used to wear them out. I just loved the era.
Yeah.
When you're performing songs by different artists like that, though, by Liza Minnelli and Barbra Streisand, as you mentioned, how do you approach the song? Because do you think, obviously you have to give it your own,
Yes.
interpretation, but is there a little bit of them that creeps in as you think, I ought to sound like them, or deliberately not sound like them, or
No,
what?
I don't think either way. I just put my interpretation. I mean, something like Over the Rainbow, everybody will always associate it with Judy Garland. You cannot get away from that. But, you have to sort of put your own, just put that aside and understand that that is the iconic version of it. And, we'll do ours,
So do you do different instrumentation, different timing?
Slightly different arrangement. But I mean, everybody who comes to see the show, they'll recognise all the songs. I mean, they really are the sort of hit songs from all the shows. Anything Goes, Annie Get Your Gun, My Fair Lady. It's all, real musical theatre classics.
The last time we spoke to you, just about to go into Chicago, and then took it to Broadway.
I did.
What is it like performing on Broadway compared to performing in the West End?
Well, I always say this, and we get quite upset over here when I say this, but it's wonderful because just the difference in cultures. The American audiences are very vocal about their appreciation, and we're a lot more reserved. So when you go out there, you kind of go, wow, we must be fabulous, because you're so used to, the English audience going, well, that's very, very nice, lovely.
Well done, Ruthie.
Well
Good
done.
job.
Have you, West End audiences, I've noticed recently for the more popular shows, are getting more effusive now. I mean, pretty much the last three shows, at the end, they got whoever it was got a standing ovation.
Yes.
So it's getting there.
Oh no, it is getting there. I think what happens is in the first 6 months of any show, a new show, you get all the theatre goers, in England who love the theatre.
Yeah.
And then after that, it tends to be the tourists. And you know when you've got an audience of people who don't speak English because it's just a little quiet.
Do people normally sing along? Are they tempted to sing along in big shows like Chicago when most people know that?
No, I haven't come across that yet.
Haven't you?
No, they do a little bit in America. The worst thing in America, actually, is going to the cinema. They talk through that. Oh, I can't believe she did that. Oh, my God. And you think, just shut up.
I was at the opera once in New York and somebody started whistling along with the aria.
Oh, stop it.
No, really?
No.
Yeah, yeah. And they'd finished.
Well, I'll tell you what they
papers.
text. I was sitting next to somebody who was texting.
Well, they
do
now
that
say at the beginning of a show, they used to just say, can you turn off your mobiles? And now they say, can you turn off your mobiles and anything that lights up or clicks or buzzes or, you know, yeah, exactly.
Ludicrous,
Because you can see people in the
does
audience texting.
Well, does it put you off when you see that happening?
Very much so. And if you see somebody taping or taking photographs, you see the red light. And of course, immediately your attention goes to that light.
Yeah.
And you then, you can't, I mean, it really does.
And then part of your brain is going, someone's doing that, and you're not thinking about what you want to.
That is right. And it's, you know, it's just that, you know, once you get on there, you're very focused to what you're doing. And if there's something going on there, and it really, you know, people think that we can't see the photographs being taken, but you can, because you can't, you know, cover up the fact that, you know, we've now got all the red eye sort of, you know, flash, you know, 10 flashes later and you get a picture.
How's it going to feel, do you think, being on tour? Have you done a tour around the UK of anything before?
Do you know what? The last tour I did, I did some concerts a couple of, well, no, actually, it was a year ago. But the last time I did a series of concerts like this, I was 26, 27. Yeah,
well, you're not much
27.
older than that now, Ruthie.
Oh, I love you. It was a fair while ago. But this is basically my 25th year in the business.
Gosh, you started when you were 2.
Oh, I love you too.
And no sooner have you finished that, then you're going to start preparing to be in the West End again.
Yes, I'm doing a play called Blithe Spirit.
Oh, yes, okay.
It's absolutely wonderful. We have Alison Steadman, Robert Bathhouse and Hermione Norris. I mean, I feel pretty special to be a part of that cast.
You better pack your bags and go.
Yes.
I know. I must
quickly give us a date.
tell you where we're going.
10 seconds.
We're going to Gateshead in Newcastle, London Royal Festival Hall, Birmingham, Manchester, Liverpool, Cardiff. Please come along because you will just have such a good, entertaining evening.
Okay.
Jolly good. And they promise as long as they don't take pictures. All right.
Oh, yeah,
Thanks,
no pictures.
Good luck, Ruthie.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Tomorrow, the winner of the Man Booker Prize will be here. Of course, we don't know who it is yet.
No, and we'll be live from Chile, where hopefully those miners will be freed by then. We'll be looking ahead as well to the London Film Festival.
Tomorrow from 6 o'clock. Do join us. Bye-bye.
Good day.